Hello dancer friends, my name is Makena Kimani. This is the Kenakona Dance Center and welcome to today's conversation. Joining us today is a dancer, a choreographer, a singer, an actress, a biker, a stunt woman, a mother, a daughter, a friend, an artist, ladies and gentlemen. Davillah S.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Finally, we've been trying to do this and finally it's working.
Yeah, we are finally here.
Yes. Yeah. Of course, I've given her all these many labels, but in your own words, tell us a bit about yourself.
Hey, I think you did a good job telling them about me.
Thank you. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to add really. I'm Davillah. I'm a dancer, dance educator, I'm a stunt person, I'm a mother, hey, I'm a biker.
Yes. The very first time I met Davillah. It was at rehearsal. We were doing Grease, the musical.
Yeah.
And I had my first impression and then my first interaction with her. So the first impression was we were doing like a class before. I don't know if you remember. And then you came late, which you never are late for anything.
Yeah.
But you came like 15 minutes towards the end of the class.
Yeah.
But this girl knew the entire choreography. I don't know how you picked it up so quickly. And then at the end, you were the one showing it. I was like, you just got here. How do you know these things so confidently enough to go there? I was impressed. And then a first interaction is during the same thing when we were doing like the Mark thing. And then there was this guy who was just saying my name weirdly the whole time. But it's only me and you who are getting it. Yeah. And that time I was like, hey, Davillah, me and you. We understand each other. We're together. First interaction, first impression, loved it. You have kept up the same vibe throughout.
So. I hope so.
Yes. Okay, let's get into your journey.
Yeah.
Take us to the very beginning of your dance journey and walk us through it from then
to now.
Until now.
Hey, okay. So I started dancing in 2012.
Okay.
But it wasn't like dancing. I wasn't even, it wasn't like an interest or something that I chose to do at that time. I was just like, okay, I'm home and now what are we doing? Yeah. Because I had finished high school and I was like, Sawa. And my sister was dancing then. So it was like, let me just go with her. Yeah, so I just sat, watched, and I was like, you know what? Let me join. And I joined, and then I loved it. And then after that, I got a chance to go to a dance school. Like I got there was something going on, and then they were like, who'd like to be, like it was a free dance school. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Free. Where are they now? Can I join?
They're not anymore. Sorry. But I'm here, don't worry.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. So that's when I got to start, like I started doing my dance properly, jazz, ballet, contemporary, modern, urban dance, like all those things. Right. Yeah. And then in 2014, I graduated School of Dance. And then...
So all this was free this entire time?
Yeah. It was charity.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, then after graduation, I took a break, but from school, and then I started now doing some commercial work. And then I got a chance to perform outside Kenya, where there was exchange program, Berlin dancers and Kenyan dancers, so they came here and we did something, and we had to go to Berlin to perform. And then I came back and again went back to dance school. Right. Then I went to DCK, if you've had DCK, and then after DCK, I finished my intermediate in ballet and teaching to the beginners introduction to teaching, and then left DCK, went to the Academy of Dance and Arts.
Wait, so this is 2014 still?
Graduated in 2014.
Okay.
And then I took a break. And then in 2015, I went to Berlin for the dance, came back, 2016. Okay, I skipped a whole other thing. In 2016, I remember 2016 because that's when I did my first ever female production. I staged my production.
Tell us about that. Yes.
It was called Women Issues, but not issues like bad issues, like women matters, like matters of women.
Yes, okay.
So, and I was pregnant then. So I did a whole 1 hour performance pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
Bro!
So after that I had to break and then went back to to DCK 2017.
Was this a solo show or there was other people?
No, there was some other
I'm assuming all women.
All women.
Love
it was
it.
all women. Yeah. And then after 2016, got my baby, took a break, kidogo, went to DCK 2017, 2018, and then 2019 I went to the Academy of Dance and Arts.
So DCK, you did your certification, got that, and then you went to the Academy of Dance and Arts.
Yes.
For this, was tell us your experience there. Was it the same thing where you were auditioned and you came, they chose you, you just went and applied, or how did that work?
For
the Academy of DCK and the Academy of Dance.
So for DCK, they were kind of linked to the school that I went to the first time.
The charity, the charity one, okay.
So then after that, they were like, I can't really remember.
Okay.
But I remember I was there, and the part that really stood out for me was, I was like 20 something, and then I was in a class, because when you're doing intermediate, normally the kids are like 14, I think. Right. They're actually younger than that. So I was in a class with 14 kids, 14-year-old, 13, and they're on point. I can't even turn out. I can't even turn out.
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm not sure if this is what I'm supposed to do, but I want to. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stop myself because of the age or the time that I have to do, because I'll still be 50, I'll still be so if I don't do it now, I'll still be that age in a few years. So I was like, you know what, Sawa, this is a challenge and I need to take it. So that's how I got to have my interest in point and just to push. And I had to go to the academy where that was more advanced and more intense.
So how did you get into the academy from DCK?
How did I get to the academy?
Did they have auditions?
Oh, a friend. So he called me and he was like, there's something here and I know how much you love this thing, and come and just see how you like it. And I went there and I was like, you know what?
This is it. This.
And then there's this teacher, Mr. Robert. Thank God for Mr. Robert, because he didn't want to know. He's like, you have the drive? You want to do this? So let's do it.
I love it.
Let's do it. And I was like, let's do it. And I'm so happy because in such a short time, he was he managed to do so much with the dances that were there.
So after the Academy of Dance and Art, what then?
Then I opened my studio, which is still running.
Which is called?
It's called Sanaa Dynasty Studios in Membley. And we teach kids. We have fitness classes. We have adult classes. And it's a space for every artist. Sanaa Dynasty it's my space, but it's our space. So that's why it's called Sanaa. Sanaa is an art dynasty, so it's controlled and ruled by art. I want anyone who comes there, you're an artist, feel like home. Like no pressure, just like here. Who
would you say inspires you as a dancer?
Inspire me or inspired me?
You can choose whichever.
Either
currently or before. Right now, it could be like, I inspire myself.
I kind of wanted to say that, and I know it's going to sound like,
no,
but I feel like...
That's out loud also. There's no wrong answer.
I feel like there's some stories that I tell that my stories are from within. So I love when I can say someone inspires me, but I like deep meaning. And that's why most of the dances that I do are from my story. So I don't think someone can... Maybe how you move, but not how you express yourself. So my dance is like inspired by myself, my journey, I grew up in a country. Before I came to Nairobi in 2011, 2012, where I started dance. So imagine I'm here, I'm doing ballet, which I can say kudos to myself. So I can't allow myself to say, okay, yes, I have been looking at Misty Copeland and Kylie and all these amazing ballerinas, but point is a point, and I love it, and the turnouts and the stretches, but I know my story inspires me a lot, where I come from and where I want to go. Can you tell us a bit about that story? Which story? The story that you're saying that you feel like inspires you, because it feels like there's a specific one. There's a specific one, like even if you see my dance, if you're comfortable sharing that, it's okay. My dance is Afro Ballet. I've done ballet, I'm certified, and I've done so much in ballet, but I don't want to just do ballet. My story is African. I grew up in Kogelo, in Siaya. Kogelo, yes. In Siaya. So I don't want to let all this childhood just go because I've learned all these other beautiful lines and beautiful things. There's so much turnouts and turn-ins and with Africa. And there's so much that I can bring into my dance. And I don't want to let that go. Like I feel like I'm so with my tradition.
You mentioned Afro Ballet. Could you explain or describe what that is and how that's different from regular ballet?
This is where I let myself be an African ballerina.
Okay.
Where I use my body in a way that I can turn in and turn out and just not really care about the lines so much. I can use an African song sometimes and just do classical ballet. I can do the normal classical ballet, but
to an African song. Okay.
Or I can just choose to do contemporary or just movement, so it's ballet, but it's kind of infused with other styles of dance.
Okay. What's one of your most memorable highlights from your dance journey so far?
Memorable. The first time I put on a point shoe on stage.
Yes. I feel like I tried your point shoes once.
How was that?
I think so. I think you were there and you're like, try it on. I'm like, okay. But I see why that would be probably very memorable. Because I remember that for me also. Anyway, go.
Everyone remembers the first day.
Yes. There's something magical about that time.
But I'm saying on stage, not the first day I tried it on rehearsal. I was like, no, now I know why we don't do it. I was like, now I know why Africans don't do ballet because that paid for me. But I remember the first time I was on stage, even just doing the Nutcracker or these Don Quixote or these other stories, and I was like, so I can be on these stages, you know? Because I used to just do, like, growing from, like, in the countryside, I didn't see ballet.
Right.
I go to see ballet after high school, so that's late. That's considered late in dance. And so being on stage and just sometimes having solo or duets, or it was just, you know what, I did this.
I always wanted to get on point, but then I was always told my ankles are not strong enough. That's why when I tried yours, I was like, yes, I finally get to like feel it.
When I was starting point classes, okay.
Story for another day.
Yes.
Within dance, what's your goal? What's your dream? What's your vision?
With the dance right now, I want to merge dance with music right now.
Okay.
So I'm seeing more of music and how my dance, because I believe, like, in my belief, dancers are very smart. Because we've seen both creative sides, like, if you've done, I know you've done a lot in dance, and you can direct, you can do a proper show alone.
Right.
Yeah. So I want to be in that space where I can create my music and I want to be seen. You know, sometimes I've done music videos and I believe that most directors don't see us. You'll be dancing for the whole day and then you're like, they're like, and then cut the whole day. So I want to be able to express myself and just show myself. So yes, dance will be part of my music. So that's where I'm heading with my dance.
Okay. And as she talks about her music, what does Pin Malo mean?
Pin Malo means down, up.
Down, up.
So Pin is down, Malo is up.
Okay, that's the name of her song. Can be found everywhere that you listen to music. Okay. I like that. That means on top of all of the labels we've already mentioned, add director and producer for your own stuff. Everything. Add it. And manager. I love that's the thing about dancers, like you're just saying, we're smart, and I feel like we're also multifaceted because dancers are the people you'll see who do all of those things. It's not really just I dance. It's I dance, I instruct, I sing, I act, I do fashion, I do makeup, I do what. It's always so many things, and I think it's so amazing, it's so cool. So I pray that all of that works out.
You know, you say that, I remembered when we were shooting the movie, I've taken you to another whole thing.
That's fine.
And so sometimes we used to have night scenes, and now when we were breaking, like almost half the cast were dancers. So we used to go to YouTube and check everyone's dance and laugh. You know, the way you're like, oh! And it was amazing because there was just dances, and we are now shooting an action film, and we are breaking, and it was amazing.
Man, that's so cool. That's so cool. Okay. Tell us one fun fact about yourself that not many people know.
Oh, I'm amazing. You don't know that? We're done.
We're done?
Let's done.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Quick fire questions.
Oh, God.
So this is a game I like to play with my guests.
Yeah.
It's not hard. I'm just going to ask you dance-related questions.
Okay.
Answer them as fast as possible. At the end, you're allowed to change your mind and go back and be like, I said this. No, I meant this. For now, just whatever comes up. Let's go. Dancer or dance instructor?
Dancer.
Freestyle or choreography?
Freestyle.
Afro or ballet?
Ooh. Afro Ballet.
Okay, Afro Ballet or regular ballet?
Afro Ballet.
Okay. Point shoes or ballet flats?
Point shoes.
Live performances or film?
Live. Film as in?
Or video shoots?
Live.
Favorite song currently?
Pinmalo.
Good answer. Yeah. If you could vacation anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Santorini.
Wow, that was so quick. A local artist you'd like to work with? Or do you work with?
Nyashinsky. I've worked with.
Or do you work with? Like work with again? But you said Nyashinsky. Yes. An international artist you'd like to work with?
Burner.
Yes. What would you be in another life if not all of the things we mentioned earlier?
Oh. Hey. An amazing human being.
You're like, I will just exist. I will just be. Is there any question you'd answer differently?
I think in this life,
yeah,
you've asked that question, and I'm trying to do everything I can. Like, I don't want to just assume my mind. You know the way you're told, oh, okay, you have to do this. And no, I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah. I love it. The list keeps going.
Yeah.
The list keeps getting longer of the things that you do.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Thank you for having me.
And your dance journey. Before we close out, please let the people know where they can find you again. Davillah _S. And your studio, classes, all of those things that you'd like to share with them.
Yes. So you can reach me on Davillah _S, Instagram, everywhere. And on my page, my dance page is Sanaa Dynasty Studios and ballet, Davillah Ballet School.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you teach for the ballet school. You teach.
I teach
everyone.
I teach everyone. I teach kids. I teach adults. But mostly, I don't know why, but I have more female. I just want to let you know that even male, even kids, boys do ballet. Yeah.
So they can also come. Bring your boys.
Bring your boys.
Bring your boys. Bring your boyfriends. Bring your husbands.
bring
your partners.
Bring them all.
Bring your cousins. Bring your friends. All of you come and take a class together.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And until next time, dancer friends, keep creating and sharing. Bye.
Bye.